15th January 2019. Today is the 71st Indian Army Day. Indian Army needs no introduction. We all have love, respect and admiration for our soldiers and the Indian Army as a whole. As we all know, the Indian Army has a long and glorious history. Therefore, it is quite difficult to talk about everything in such a limited space. Still, I've tried to touch every important aspect and have tried to speak my heart out. I hope that you'll be able to appreciate my efforts. The Indian Armed Forces are divided into three: Indian Army, the Indian Air Force and the Indian Navy. Well, Indian Army is the land-based unit while the Indian Air Force deals in the air defense, and on the other hand, Indian Navy is the naval unit. Our Indian Army is the second largest in the world in terms of the number of personnel. With about 1.23 billion personnel on active roles, we also have 9.6 lakh in reserves. The headquarters of Indian Army is located in the Indian capital, New Delhi, and it's under the overall command of the Chief of Army Staff, who presently, as of January 2019, is Bipin Rawat. What have been the accomplishments? Well, apart from serving the Indian sovereign, the Indian Army has also served under the British, and under the British they have participated in World War I as well as World War II. And after independence, it has also fought many full-fledged wars like the Kargil War of 1999, Bangladesh Liberation War of 1971, India-Pakistan War 1965, India-China War 1962 and the First Kashmir War 1947. Besides these, Indian Army has also handled some smaller conflicts like the Siachen conflict of 1984, Operation Polo of 1948, India-China conflict of 1967. Apart from winning wars, what else does the Indian Army do? Well, here the list is very long and I'll try to be very precise. The Indian Army tries to tackle the threats which are both internal as well as external. The external threat is generally in the form of terrorism, while the internal threat is in the form of Naxalites. The Indian Army is known for high altitude and mountain warfare, and Indian soldiers are considered to be the best in the world for high altitude warfare. Siachen Glaciers, at the height of more than 5,000 meters above the sea level, is the highest battlefield in the world, and it is under the control of Indian Army. The conditions at the Siachen are extremely difficult, with the temperature dropping as low as -50 degrees, and more soldiers perish from the cold than the bullets. The Indian soldiers have successfully defended this region against all conflicts and aggressions. The Indian Army has been the largest contributor to the UN peacekeeping force, and India holds the credit of forming the first female-formed police unit under the UN. The Military Engineering Service is one of the largest construction and maintenance agencies in India and is responsible for some of the best constructions across the country, like the Khardungla Pass, which is the highest motorable road in the world. Apart from all these, the Indian Army has always stood for the civilians. They have always given their best to safeguard us. They have always helped us during natural calamities, be it the floods of Jammu and Kashmir in 2016 or the massive Uttarakhand floods. Indian Army has always been there for us, and it's our duty today to feel proud of the Indian Army and give them respect. Thank you so much for watching this video till the end, and I really hope that you've understood the value of the lives of the soldiers which they have given away only to save us. And I really pay all my respect to every soldier who has given their life for us, as well as those soldiers who are standing right now at the border or anywhere else they are posted only for the nation. Thank you guys. Jai Hind.